principal, senior assistants, teachers, and last but not least to the school's HICOM at the back there. So today, I as the representative from the school's prefectorial board, would like to propose an idea to the school.
Not prefectorial, prefectorial.
Prefectorial board of SDAR would like to propose an idea, which is the establishment of a new student organization, which is called the Student Council. So this idea, we from the prefectorial board have been discussing it for a few months now, and we are now ready to propose it and to make sure that all of you, especially the school principal, the senior assistants, and also the teachers, would accept this idea to be implemented in SDAR to make our school better. Okay. Okay. So here's the main message coming from me, or the objective of my proposal today. So number one, the reason why I want, or we from this school's prefectorial board would want a student council is to have the students to be empowered. We want students to be more empowered. Why? Because we believe that students right now, they have a lot of problems. And number one, they could be scared to voice it out. Number two, even if they do voice it out, the problems are not handled properly. So this is why we want a student council to act as a medium for these individuals to have empowerment, for the students in our school to have empowerment. Now, you all might be asking that we already have the prefects, but us, the prefects, only act as a form of authority within the school. In analogy, we the prefects are the school's police, whereas these people in the student council are the school's or the students' politician, which means these are the people that will lobby for their rights, that will lobby for what the students want, as long as it is according to the school's rules. Secondly, what I'm going to do in my speech or in my proposal today is to tell you why it should be established in our school specifically, in SDAR specifically. So firstly, let's look at a bit of what the student council actually is. So number one, the student council is actually a student-run body, which means it governs the student body itself. This student council will be the main body or the main authority within that certain student body. For example, in the student council in SDAR will be like the main place where you would have your problems heard, or the main place where you would tell the people about your life, or what do you want more from SDAR. So instead of telling the prefects, you would then direct your attention towards the student council. So this is what the student council do. Number two, the student council actually actively works with teachers and advisors in order to do their job, in order to solve the problems of these people, in order to solve the problems of our students here. For example, we hear a lot of complaints about the dining hall. We hear a lot of complaints about maybe certain fans in our dorms not being taken care of properly. However, the prefects have a lot on their plate already. So we need another organization to handle this for the school and for the student. So this is why a student council is actually necessary, because right now the prefects already have a lot of jobs to handle. They need to handle school events. They need to handle people with disciplinary problems. So for the student council, this is what they do. Okay? Number three. Another objective of the student council is to ensure a better learning environment, which means people who live or people who study in that certain school, especially in SDAR, will be having a better learning environment, especially with the establishment of a student council. Because now you have a body that will work for you, you have a body that will fight for you. Last but not least, which is the most important part, the members are elected by the students. Why? Because we want to practice democracy. Each and every batch in our school, the Form 1s until the Form 5s, should have a representative which is elected by them.